Today's video is all about Thunder Mountain Bikes. They are a bike shop based out of Sedona, Arizona. Thunder Mountain Bikes is the go-to bike shop for us at the network anytime we're in Sedona. Anything I ever need, the crew at the shop is there to help. And this included helping us with a rental bike for the Sedona Mountain Bike Festival this past March. Not only that, they also helped me out on my personal bike, my Rebel Rascal that's behind me here, when I broke the unbreakable SRAM T-Type GX chain. I don't know, second time in my life I've broken a chain. I'm pretty much a Sedona transplant. My wife and I go there 2 to 3 times a year, and this really is the shop that we go to for anything. So naturally, Thunder Mountain Bikes is the shop that we went to when we needed to get Candice a rental bike for the Bike Fest. For this trip, Candice got hooked up with the Santa Cruz 5010 CR mixed wheel version. It's their new mullet version. It is a bike that Candice had been wanting to demo out anyway because I think that's what she's gonna upgrade to. But the crew at the shop were super cool in getting us that bike for her for the entire week of the festival. Here's what Candice had to say about the bike rental experience at Thunder Mountain Bikes. So Candice and I spent a morning there picking up a bike that was a rental that Thunder Mountain Bikes gave to us. So for this trip, we got Candice an extra small Santa Cruz 5010 mixed wheel. It was their Carbon R model. So Candice, tell us what were your first impressions? You're in Sedona for the first time, like you're going to a shop in Sedona. Did it meet your expectations?
Yeah, and I mean, everyone was really friendly when I walked in there. And being a smaller rider, you never really know if you're actually going to fit on those bikes as well as you fit on your bike at home. But they fitted me really well, and then just made me really comfortable, making sure that the suspension was just tuned. The dropper was perfectly fitted so that I could raise it and all those things. So felt comfortable.
That's great. That's good. James, who is the manager there at Thunder Mountain Bikes, he was the one that helped us out. Super cool dude, like everything we were having him do. And I remember he adjusted your cockpit setup, right?
Yeah. And he also has so much energy. He was so hyped to like have just friends coming in there, and the festival was starting, and like, so I just loved his like energy, and he was just kind of like a big goofball, so I was all for it. James is the best. I've known James for a while. He's got like the perfect Sedona energy, I think is what I would call definitely
it.
Like, cool character.
Yeah, like the stoke. And then tell the folks what happened. What is like the one con that you experienced with the rental?
Yeah, definitely. And this is a pretty reoccurring situation with most bikes that I have rented, is that the handlebars are always just so wide. And I just feel like if you have an extra small or a small bike frame, that they should probably just also throw on a smaller handlebar setup, just as I think. I just feel like that should be standard. The width of those, handlebars should be cut down for smaller riders, because Tucker had me like my wingspan it was wild. I would have been very unbalanced. Yeah,
you're 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the handlebar was still set at 800 mils on an extra small bike, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I think the awesome thing was that James was like, I'll cut that for you right now. Let's cut that for you right now.
I know.
And he did that, and he even adjusted it to the width that was comfortable for you, and he put everything back together, like fitted you. I thought that was like that was just the coolest thing.
And to be honest, that has never been offered to me when I have rented bikes previously. It's kind of like, here's your bike, we'll get your suspension loaded, we'll get your dropper set, and put your pedals on, but the handlebar stock size is just what you're gonna deal with. So I totally loved that part, because I felt even more comfortable on the bike because I could just handle it better without being so wide open armed and going down the trails.
So if any shops is listening, please take a play out of Thunder Mountain Bikes and adjust the handlebars for your little shorties out there. So overall impressions of the shop. What did you think of the shop in Sedona?
I thought it was great. I would definitely go and support those guys. Like I said, the energy when you walk in there, they're just very, very amped, and they make you feel very comfortable. It's also like one of the cleanest shops that I've actually been into, because to be honest, a lot of those shops are like mechanic shops. So there's, like oil spills and tools everywhere and dirt, and it looked really, really clean.
The entire crew there is so lively. and they will give you tips on anything you want. And half the time they're wearing party shirts. So you know a shop is good when you're wearing party shirts and when you walk in there.
Oh yeah.
But I do love the vibe. I love the energy, and they're super helpful. And because you're in Sedona, they are the locals and they know the trails. They know where you can go and ride and like give you advice on all that stuff. All right, Candice, you're the best. Thank you for taking the time and speaking with us about your experience at the shop.
Yeah, see you later.
Also, not to forget that Thunder Mountain offer a variety of different rental bikes that you can choose from. Everything from their dream bike, their premium version, and performance bikes. Those are the 3 levels of bikes that they offer. In each level, depending on where you choose from, you're still going to be able to ride a Santa Cruz, a Transition, a Rocky Mountain, a Revel. This is just a few of the bikes that they offer in their fleet. The levels depend on what components they have on the bike, but either way, you can't go wrong with any of the major brands they offer there for their rental fleet. They also offer hardtails, and they also offer rental for kids' bikes. So if your little roommates are with you and you guys are planning a trip to ride your bikes and they don't have bikes, Thunder Mountain's got you covered there as well. Their website has a really good, robust system for you to look up what bikes are being offered, when they're available, and then a way for you to book them right away. Next time you're in town at Thunder Mountain Bikes, tell them the Women's Mountain Bike Crew said hello. Be sure to stop in, check out the vibe, check out all the amazing things they offer in the shop. They are a small shop from the outside, but they have a ton of mountain bikes, components, clothing, helmets, everything you can imagine, wheel sets, pedals, other accessories for your bike. They even sell MTB Vibes jewelry there as well. Be sure to stop in at Thunder Mountain Bikes the next time you're in town in Sedona. Even if you just want to check them out, they do have some great components and gear that you could buy. If you need your tire fixed, if you need your bike looked at, they also have a full servicing department back there, and they can tune up your bike, fix anything that happened to it, which is really handy to have when you're in a town like Sedona where so many things can go wrong with your bike. They're centrally located in West Sedona, where you can go from the shop to any trail around that area, which those of you who have been there know is a lot of trails. I believe Sedona's got over 400 miles of trails, and a lot of them are located in West Sedona, and you can pretty much ride anywhere from the shop in the West Sedona trail area. Now go ride your bike this weekend and comment below. Have you been to Thunder Mountain Bikes? Have you rented from Thunder Mountain Bikes? What was your experience? Comment, let us know what you think. Have a great weekend out on the trails.